Well, welcome back, y'all, to another week having on Earth Society. We blessed to be here. We blessed that y'all are here with us, listening and watching. This is myself, the real Wavy Ty,
Yo,
accompanied with Edgewood Ralph.
the god of this.
Yeah, and it's another week, man. You know, of music, politics, culture, and conversations that we hope you take to your friends and family that you guys can debate about.
That's what he's bringing. I'm bringing deeply offensive hot takes every time. I'm bringing contradiction. I'm bringing, what do they call it? Free thought. We bringing free thinking.
Free thought. Yeah.
Back
Shout out.
from 2016 to 2026.
Yeah, facts. Shout out to Yeski.
All right, bro. Yeah, man. Like my boy Real Wavy Ty said, I'm Edgewood Ralph. Let's go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Go ahead right now. This is what I want y'all to comment on immediately. Is J. Cole tripping for the way that he is treating a legend like Cameron, Killer Cam, Giles in the game? Comment below. Is he tripping? Is Cam tripping? Just write J. Cole or Cam in the comments. I don't know.
I think most people don't have a thought on that whatsoever. This is rich people problems.
This is rich people problems. Well, let's bring it into legal problems.
Okay.
Because I think most people didn't probably look at the legal documents, right?
Right.
You know, as a former legal expert.
Okay. Who are you?
What I
No,
call
let
it,
me stop.
you the legal expert.
No. Oh, fuck it.
You the law-abiding citizen, bro. I'm on the
I
other
do
side.
what, man?
Okay, so look, man. Look, guys. I'm going to just break it down for you real quick. How you start a lawsuit is you file a complaint. Boom. That's what it is. Cam filed a complaint. Inside of a complaint, you put allegations numbered. Listed, numbered allegations. One allegation might be Chandler is devilishly handsome. Allegation 1. Allegation 2 might be, but he won't give me no money. If I were responding to that lawsuit, I would put allegation 1 is admitted by Chandler. Allegation 2 is a fucking fact as well. You're not getting no money from me. You win the lawsuit, nigga. So that's what happened today. They dropped the complaint and Cole responded to each allegation. We're not going to go through every allegation, but we will start at number 1. Cameron, what did Cameron allege? Wait, let me make sure. That's the answer. This is the complaint. So what Cameron alleges in allegation 1 is plaintiff, professionally known as Cameron, is a world-renowned rapper and entrepreneur. Plaintiff brings this action for a declaration that he is co-author of the sound recording of the song Ready 24. Basically, Cam said, I'm world famous and I'm the co-author of Ready 24. Boom. J. Cole said, defendants deny knowledge or information as to the truth of the allegations in paragraph 1. Except admit that plaintiff's complaint seeks a declaration that he is the co-author of the sound recording of the song Ready. Translated, I don't know if that nigga's world famous.
That's interesting.
Do you know is Cameron world famous?
For sure, certainly.
Do you think if a nigga went and signed Cameron up to do a feature on a song that Cameron had made famous years prior, is he aware if Cameron is world famous?
Right.
Is he?
Yeah.
Is he aware?
Yeah.
I thought J. Cole was a humble guy who played fair with everybody. What's up with this? Now he's playing like a little girl who doesn't know anything. Is Cam world famous? I don't know.
Well, like I said, I think it's last week. I think it's more so just once niggas go public with the dispute and then they take legal action. Now I'm gonna fight this with the resources that I have available.
Somewhere in here it says Cam was happy to help.
I'm sure he was.
Are you gonna really disrespect Cameron? Like he's just
not,
a nigga that's happy to help.
That's not disrespect. He's a businessman, but
he was happy to help.
They did 2 records together.
I helped the guy. Like he was. So look, we're doing the podcast together.
Yeah.
We start to make some money off the pod, right?
Yeah.
Boom. I don't pay you any money, right? You just keep coming on the pod, and then I show up. You do the lawsuit, right? Because you got to do a lawsuit now. Or are you the type to beat me up in the parking lot? Because you know where I live. Which one are you, bro?
Me? No, I'll take legal action.
You take legal action on me, bro?
I mean, if we can't come to a personal agreement.
Equitable agreement? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so you now taking legal action, and my response to the lawsuit is, no, that nigga was happy to help.
That would insinuate that you were in a more favorable position than me. Pause.
I'm in a position where I'm the one counting the money and you the one asking me for it because I didn't cut you in.
Like clout wise.
Like this situation. No, it's just, you think this is happening because J. Cole is more clouded up?
No, the response, he was happy to help, is insinuates that I am the bigger artist. I have more clout and stature. So him hopping on the record with me helps him.
Yeah, that's what J. Cole was saying. He's
a
little nigga he's like Quinn Miller. Don't you get it? I helped this guy. He's happy for the help that I provided him as a young nigga who used to listen to his records to the point where I wanted to remake the record. He was happy. He's clamoring to get on a song with Big Cole.
Yes.
That's how
and
Cole...
now there's more of a disparity there in status. But so you're
so you are actually at the point where you're saying J. Cole has the right to do this because he's a bigger artist? What are you saying, bro?
No, I'm interpreting what
I need you to defend Cole zealously, sir, or go against him zealously. One of the two. You playing I don't know what you're saying now.
No, bro, I don't even know where the conversation is going right now. But I don't have it's a lawsuit. I mean, shit, niggas get sued all the time. So it is what it is.
Damn. Cole owes my man Cam nothing for the verse that he laid down in the studio. You heard it first.
I said last week, pull up and do the pod. If the agreement was for you to do the pod, then go do the pod. You got an album out. Go do the pod if you're not gonna do the verse.
You right. This nigga is rolling everywhere he can in the Honda Civic. He's driving all over the place.
Pull up on Cam and Maze, chop it up.
Go to Vegas, bro.
That you would spend. That's less money out of your pocket rather than to pay lawyers and fucking go to court against a legend, nigga that you looked up to. That's kind of. That's what you want me to say?
I want you to call this man corny and a faker. I want you to call him a performative, fake ass nigga. Because
I can't really say that.
But wait, ain't J. Cole like a king? Like he the type of black man that call other black men king and stuff like that? Because he values the...
He would maybe...
That's what you would seem like. It would seem like he's a king type of nigga. So what I'm saying is, if you treat other black men like kings, and one black man was previously your king as a young rapper, like...
I don't know. King, I don't know. It's kind of...
Cam wasn't your king, bro?
You talking about J. Cole?
I'm talking about you. Now, was Cam your king?
Nah,
I just want you to say that.
That's kind of that's like a hey yo, like you're my kid.
That's the one. Don't ever tell him.
Cam would pause you for saying that
immediately.
Yeah,
I'm not your king.
Damn.
Okay, well, that's my take. I think J. Cole is corny for this. I think it's outside of the character that he portrays on a constant basis of being a fair and equitable DEI type of guy, a supporter of blackness, a supporter of the hip hop culture, somebody who reveres the people ahead of him. I just think that this action is a bit
unbecoming.
Yeah, it's a bit counterintuitive
of J. Cole.
Of J. Cole, yeah. But then we can hop right into the struggle tour. He's in the... I was going to say the Prius, the Civic. He was in the Civic.
Mm-hmm. The trunk tour.
The trunk tour, is that what they call it?
Yeah.
Okay, so the allegations are that this is performative in nature.
I haven't seen that, but okay.
Okay. All right, bro. The allegations are that this is a corny rollout. You haven't seen it.
No, I seen just nothing but, man, this is dope. He's touching the people. He's a man of the people. Yeah, a genuine like appreciation for how humble this guy is.
Here's one question that I saw somebody pose. Why get in the Civic instead of the Lamborghini truck as you're driving around? Why get in the Civic?
Because it's the same vehicle apparently that he had on the come up. It's the same car that Em and Eve used to ride around in.
Okay.
To go to sell their mixtapes out of the trunk. So it's like an ode to that.
Okay. So this is the exact vehicle where they started from.
I believe so. It's the same whip.
Okay. All right. I get it now. Cole, you beat those allegations. I cannot confirm.
You just got a random Honda Civic.
Look, I just was like, bro, because my homie who was a real J. Cole fan hit me and he started making some real points. I was like, I don't really have an issue with the trunk tour like that.
Yeah.
Is it a performance? Obviously, it's a performance.
Yeah, I mean, everything you do as an artist is a performance.
Pretty much. Yeah. Is it performative? That's where I draw the line. I don't think this is performative.
Nah, that's really cool. Like, I not to jump ahead, but in the most recent episode of the Trunk Tour, he was having a conversation with a young lady, and he said, man, you know, I'm really a stay-at-home dad, so this is selfishly, I'm enjoying this process because I get to reminisce about when I was young and when I was on the come up and being outside with the bros, riding around, like, you know, and so
going to all the old places, because he was also saying like we used to hit these stops along the journey to try to find fame and greatness.
Exactly. I went to A&T to sell my first mixtape. I used to be at Norfolk State. You know, I did this whole run, so it's just like all these memories are coming back, and it's very fulfilling.
I think it would be cool if you pull out the Lambo truck though, just so some of the people that you associating with get to ride in the Lambo. Instead, like, think about that. Listening to the fall off in the Lambo truck versus the Honda.
Well, I don't know if he got a little system in that joint. What?
He said he got the system in the Civic popping, but I just feel like, just as a fan, maybe show them the journey, like
the come up.
Yo,
well, that is the come up.
Or Cole in the Lambo now, like, instead of the Civic.
I see.
It looked a little tight in the Civic. That's all I'm saying.
Like, the nigga's like 6'5".
But you know, he let some people get in with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I would think this is kind of dangerous, bro. Like,
he got security though. So like.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I seen one stop. He had like two black SUVs following him, and I was like, oh, that's good, because I really thought he was just bobbing around with Eve and like
whipping
a couple people. So I was gonna wear my A&T hat today, man, but I didn't. Shout out to North Carolina A&T, you already know. But just I think it's an incredible rollout. He's selling physical CDs.
Yeah.
Out of the trunk, people were walking up to him with vinyl, which we'll get into that in just a moment, how physical CDs and merch is coming back. And it's just really dope to see, you know.
All right, well, look.
The album went #1.
It did go, I mean, bro, that's obvious, bro. It's 290, there are allegations.
280,
Some of that is bodied. The math isn't math, and it's not. But it's cool, though. He's obviously is the number one artist.
Though. 280 makes sense for Cole.
Not really. If you look at the actual numbers from Spotify and the reported streams and all of that stuff.
What would you have expected him to do first week?
I don't do numbers, bro. That's for people.
That's what I'm saying. I would expect J. Cole to do at least 200,000 first week.
I heard somebody say this yesterday. I was watching Culture United with Justin Hunt and a collaborative group. Mecca was on there from, I forgot the name, Mav Hoffa show.
Okay.
Mecca was on there. And so I heard Mecca say, they were asked the question, when did fans become record execs?
Huh?
And Mecca gave the best answer that I've ever heard in my life. When artists
kept getting first week
when
numbers.
Artists started using their numbers to support their greatness.
They're great. Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't care what your numbers are, bro. I really don't. I'm gonna let Ty do that. He works at the bank. I don't care about anybody's numbers ever, because what we know now very clearly is the numbers are only supported by your ability to market through the corporation.
Mm-hmm.
My girl is the biggest Drake fan in the world. She had literally heard none of the Drake music since the corporation stopped marketing the nigga. That's just what it is. So numbers mean nothing to me.
Okay.
But with that being said, the tour.
The tour, yeah.
Were you one of the people?
In the queue?
Yes.
Trying to buy it. The first day of the pre-sale, I was.
July 17th is when he's going to be in Atlanta, bro.
Yeah, I'm aware. He added another show, too, the 18th, which is Saturday.
You didn't get the tickets?
No, I didn't get the tickets.
You're not a real Cole fan. Stop it. Don't.
I have a real life, bro.
No, don't try that.
I'm not one of them niggas,
Don't
bro.
try that,
I'm
bro.
not
A real fan will fan out, bro. They stand in line, they wait.
Listen.
You talking about I had to go to work, I had to help my kids with their
Yeah.
math problems. Look, bro.
I'll see. No, so there's a sale.
You fell off.
There's a sale. There's a sale happening tomorrow. So there was the pre-sale,
Yeah.
and there was a Live Nation pre-sale on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the regular general sale. Well, it's Friday the 20th. So
That's tomorrow.
yeah. So these were the pre-sales. It was a lot of people there.
Nah, gang. Stop making excuses, gang.
I got in. The prices that I saw were ridiculous.
You weren't willing to pay the price? I thought you just didn't get in, bro.
Oh nah, yeah.
No, you cannot call yourself a Cole fan.
Okay.
Look.
I was at Dreamville, bro. I spent $600.
That's not enough.
Okay.
But it's not enough.
So he's going to Paris. So he has a domestic and international leg.
Huge tour.
The show ends in Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Yeah. The U.S.
The
tour.
U.S. part, I believe you have to show that you are a resident. Like, you got to have ID to show that you live in North Carolina. That's alleged. That's a tweet I saw.
I told niggas a week ago, the Fayetteville thing, Cole, let it go.
No, I like that because niggas don't go to Fayetteville, like, ever.
Never will they go.
To do a show. So you'll go to Charlotte. Maybe you'll go to Raleigh, North Carolina, but you're never going to Fayetteville. So I respect it. If I could get a ticket, reasonable ticket, I'll be there. If not, I'll see him at the next Dreamville.
Hey, bro, look, let me ask you this. Quickly, your quickest pace, list the Cole albums, rank the Cole albums.
Rank the Cole albums.
Yes.
Okay, so quickest. Cool, you said quick. Born Center.
That's last.
Number one.
That's number one.
Yeah, for me. Number one, Born Center.
You just like my homie, bro.
Born Center is, niggas, Born Center. Okay. Born Center, 2014, Forest Hills Drive.
Okay.
I guess I'll go, what's the third Cole album? Sidelines. No.
You got KOD, Off Season, Might Delete Later.
The third Cole album, ugh. I'm gonna go Sideline Story, actually.
Whoa, that
I'm gonna go
is
Sideline.
weird. Okay.
Yeah. Then I'll go. The Off Season. I can't even remember that album. I mean, it was cool.
Amari.
Yeah, no, I know that he had Climbin', he had
Pride is the Devil.
Yeah.
The joint with Moray
I
on
just
it.
can't even remember that.
That sounds like the bottom.
So Sideline. Let's go KOD. Let's go Might Delete Later.
Woo. Fall off is falling off.
Actually,
Fall off is low.
It's too recent to Then dang, you just put me on the spot.
I put it on the list days ago, bro. You didn't see it there.
Oh yeah.
I read that list.
Tweaking. Yeah, so I right now I can't put the fall off I can't rank the fall off amongst the. That's not fair.
Sounds like a weak album to me. But don't even address what I just said. Just keep going with your list.
What's the For Your Eyes Only is gonna be at the bottom of the list for me for sure.
You need to put Friday Night Lights on there.
Well, it's not an album. It's
Okay.
a mixtape.
Okay, bro. So I'm gonna be real with you. I got Might Delete Later #1.
Huh.
That's the best project he ever released. It's concise. The rapping is on point. Yeah, bro. What else are we really asking my man for? Because he don't do anything else.
#1. That's interesting.
Yep.
Okay.
Then we got 2014. Then I'm gonna put. You know what? I'm gonna put KOD. I'm gonna do KOD, bro. Then I'm gonna do. I don't know where you ended up putting the off season. It sounded like second to last, honestly. I'm gonna put the off season. I'm gonna include Friday Night Lights. I'm gonna put that in there.
Yeah, we do on Friday Night Lights. That's #1.
Okay,
Me.
I could go with that. I could actually go with that. Here's where I can't go with Sideline Story being #3. That's the worst album in rap history. We don't even need to do the rest of it.
Okay.
That was the worst album ever made. Damn, I threw my paper away after I wrote that shit down. Okay.
Yeah, I just don't know anybody like KOD gets this and we can move forward, but KOD gets this critical acclaim as being so incredible.
It just was
I
bouncy
can't
bops
tell
on
you
it.
the last time I went and listened to that album.
Nobody goes and listens to J. Cole.
So how? Get the fuck.
Nobody ever listens to that nigga.
I can't I'm not going back and listening to that. So
I can agree, but I'm not going back to listen to any J. Cole. I think the thing about KOD is it has the most boppy tunes on there. We got ATM on there. We got Kevin's Heart.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's another song. I feel like it's like a 3-letter. Damn, I can't even remember. But look.
Mm-hmm.
All right, bro. We got to.
Count it up. Oh, that's ATM.
That's ATM.
Yeah.
This is actually helpful feedback.
We can remove this if you don't want it in
Yeah,
here.
so I was excited. I was excited because you told him that I was waiting on y'all to have a conversation about it. So I was like, okay, this is gonna be good as fuck because somebody's going to. And I wanted to hear from another J. Cole fan about what they thought. And when I then turned it on, it was like, okay, Challen's giving his take and everything, and then I was waiting on Ties and I didn't get it.
Yeah,
I didn't get as much. He sounded like physically something was wrong with him. His voice was a little bit more like.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say
Raspy or something. But I was like, okay, bro, like Chandler's giving you all these points, and you're not saying much about the album.
They wanted you to go harder for Cole, bro. Did you hear the people, bro? That's the people.
Nah, the feedback is great. My voice was gone. It's on the way back. So
Nah, don't give us that my voice is gone. Shit, you told us earlier you got more important shit to do than be a Cole, diehard Cole.
I
fan,
think I stated how I felt about the album.
Nah, he wanted you to like get aggressive with the takes, like, how dare you say that about Cole? He wanted that.
That's not what he said.
He went further.
Okay.
He went further. I don't want to play the whole thing because it's wrong.
Right. So, listen, bro. I'm a fan of hip hop. Like, I'm a fan of J. Cole. I'm a fan of J. Cole. I'm a fan of hip hop. I'm here to give objective takes. And like, bro, I fucked with the album at first. Like, you know what I'm saying? I gave it a 7. The Trunk Tour, ignited my passion for the music more. And then when I came here and listened to Chandler, break down why he didn't like the album, I was like, damn, he's right.
Nah, stand on it, nigga. That's what my man wants you. You want to just stand on it, like, as a fan of J. Cole.
No, I'm not doing that.
Stand on your fandom, nigga.
Nah, I'm not doing that because that leaves no room for objectivity, and critique. Like, I gotta be able to like say like, it is what it is. This 29, I'm fucking with it. This 39, I didn't need it. Overall, it's a long ass album. There's a lot of records I could have did without. There's no real hit records on the album. It's like, we kind of did the whole thing. So
you're doing the exact opposite of what my man wanted, bro.
Sorry if I disappointed. I let niggas down. I would tell J. Cole this to himself. I let J. Cole down.
I let J. Cole
like he let Nas down.
All right, bro. So let's get into some more rap music, bro. It was fun the last week when we just got into some new shit. Let's try to put niggas on some more new shit. I don't. Is this the folder? So look, bro. Actually, we're gonna do that later. We're gonna do that later because that fits in with something else better. Look, dog. Baby Keem's dropping, dog.
He is. People are excited.
You are not. You are visibly not excited.
Okay.
You have not
I
mentioned
said one
it.
sentence.
I've seen it. It's been 2 weeks. You haven't mentioned it. You haven't been excited about it.
You have been speaking for me.
You didn't speak on it at all, bro.
You did. At the end of the
Bro,
episode.
don't hide behind me, bro. Are you excited for Baby Keem to drop?
I'm interested.
That means no, bro. It's okay. It's okay. Everybody's not a fan of everything, bro.
I don't know about this guy.
Baby Keem is too energetic for you, right?
No, I mean I like everything that I've heard from him, which is not much. I like. I just don't know about this guy, so I'm not bought in.
Yeah, I know. And so you didn't listen to the Melodic Blue, I take it.
That's like he just put that out?
He put that out 5 years ago. That's his 5 year ago.
Oh. Nope.
2021.
2021?
Yeah, when Family Matters came out.
How many songs? This is a short
Double
project?
disc.
Oh.
Double disc.
Yeah, no, I didn't listen
All the questions you're asking are leading you astray, brother. Look, it was enough music. It was enough time for you to listen to it. Our homeboy, and I know this person, our homeboy Dame tried to put everybody on this dude 2 years before that. Consistently.
Okay. So,
you're never gonna beat the allegations, bro. Of being like a non-energy. You don't like the energy, bro. You don't like the youth, bro.
Nah, that's not fully accurate.
You like Young Boy, bro, but outside of that, you don't like new music, new styles.
We can't do that.
Okay, I mean, I'm not even gonna.
I like Don Toliver.
Now I had to put you on to Don. You growing.
Put me on.
You growing, bro. I gave you that Don Toliver track 7 months ago. You started
But I
listening
was
to
already
2 weeks
aware
ago.
of the guy.
Yeah, bro. We got the recordings of you talking about it, bro. Look.
Okay, so
Baby Keem dropping Casino.
Okay.
Tomorrow.
Because he's from Nevada.
He's from Nevada. Came up in
Reno. Vegas?
Born in Cali, moved to Vegas.
Okay.
All right. Baby Keem's doing an excellent job with this rollout. What a rollout should do is to inform the listener about the artist. It should intrigue the listener in hearing the artist tell their story. It should showcase that the artist is going to be releasing music. That's what this rollout is doing. This rollout is Baby Keem doing a mini documentary. The documentary is filmed by LaConnie Govan, who I believe is Baby Keem's aunt and Kendrick Lamar's aunt.
Okay.
In the documentary, you see LaConnie Govan starting out in LA, recording her daily life. She's not a superstar. She's not a glamorous person. She's in the hood. She's showcasing regular shit. Think Curtis Snow.
Mm-hmm.
Snow on the Bluff. You see Baby Kendrick. You see Baby Keem. At the end of the first episode, you see LaConnie asking a relative, "Why are you smoking that crack?" So we're seeing Baby Keem solidify his worldview. I'm Kendrick Jr. I'm right next to the fuckery. I'm in the streets. I'm in the hood. And I'm finna give you a first-person viewpoint of it.
POV.
Real POV. So I don't know if Keem is blessed by God. This is an AI creation. Or it's just a mixture of faith and humanity combining to create great storytelling. But look, this is great storytelling.
So, okay. So the documentary is out?
The documentary is out. He's dropping it piece by piece. Episode 1 came out. Episode 2 comes out. LaConnie, Keem, Janice, and a couple of the family members moved to Vegas at that point. Janice is Keem's mother. In this documentary, we see a whole lot of stuff. We see Baby Keem as a child. We hear them talking about children who lived around Keem at the time. How Keem is basically a young man in an environment filled with young women. He's got little girlfriends. There is no grown man around. It's basically only him and his mother and his aunts. His mother seems to be a young woman struggling with being a mother. She may be an alcoholic. She may be a drug addict of some sort. And I know Kendrick has touched on that in the music somehow. But we're seeing this. We're seeing his mother, Janice, doubled over, saying, and everybody's like, Janice, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? You have to take care of your son. Then we're seeing this group of women outside interacting with two men who seem to be tricks. We're seeing the men hand over money. We're hearing the women talk about how they need some liquor. And it's just this whole world building vantage point that works perfectly to introduce you telling a story about your traumatic childhood. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just you describing it without me even seeing it, I can see it.
100%, yeah.
And it really makes me more interested in the music now.
Yeah. One bar that he said that I caught from the first snippet was, "My mama petty. She left me in the back of the crack house." That's real.
Nah, yeah. Nah, subtle but powerful.
She's small and childish. She did some shit like that. But I'm looking at her as a peer because guess what, gang? She's a fucking peer to me. That's powerful, bro.
Yeah.
I'm excited about the album. Let's go ahead and check out the snippets. They're very short, but and both snippets we got a lot of energy. The first snippet features Kendrick Lamar, though I didn't include that part, but
that's my nephew. You know what I'm saying? Get a picture of him. But that's the little G right there. See what I'm saying? That's the G. Peace. I my scene and if I'm in this bitch and I'm ready to crash out. I'm holding resentment. My mama so petty, she left me in back at the stash house. I packed up the building. If you at the show, then that mean that you ready to black out.
A lot of the greats.
Hard.
A lot of the
energy.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Then we got this new one. If you look at the beginning of this clip, it seems like some sort of prostitute walking the Vegas Strip is being filmed. I don't know. Nigga said the gay homie said you niggas is bums. Look, man, Keem is a producer and showcasing the thing.
Yeah.
He has the modern sound, but he has the elements of rap, traditional rap, like storytelling and trying to introduce a message through the current medium. So I fuck with Keem.
Yeah, I like, just from observing that, I could see the creativity, I could see the production talent, I could see how he's instructing the engineer, I think, to tweak certain things. He's the meticulousness, and that's something I really respect.
Nah, for sure. Yeah, man. So Keem coming out tomorrow. We'll review that album. I think it's
We'll review the album.
Look, bro. Drake dropped 2 songs, 2 snippets on the day that Cole album came out.
Yeah, very weird.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say. He's been doing shit like this all the time. So at this point,
Cole is his man's.
Apparently, Maul broke that down. They haven't spoken since the battle begun. So I don't think they're still close.
Damn. The
Brotherhood.
Rap homies falling off.
Look, man. First the Fat Boys break up. And every day I wake up. Look, man.
Did you listen to the snippets?
I actually didn't, bro. I mean, it's really at the point, bro. Drop some music or don't, bro. I don't.
Yeah.
All the other stuff is like, bro.
So I know Ak played one of the records for sure. I'm not sure if he had both.
Yeah.
And that was supposed to, I guess, it's a feeler, right? I'm putting this out to see what response I get from this.
Zero.
Facts.
I've heard 0 people speak about this.
Nobody.
Even less than the people who have spoken about all of the other songs that he's released since the battle.
And it's basically what we've been saying. All of these drops, and then he did the visual, and then just it's like, what's happening? You know, like
well, what's happening is the people are not connecting to it. The
Exactly.
people. I mean, look, I want to give Drake grace and the people grace, but I'm gonna just go ahead and shit on everybody. Look, bro, stop doing what you're doing. Stop thinking that you're subverted the game and you are actually leading the charge. And gang, stop believing that y'all are choosing something. The corporation didn't sell it to you this time, so that's the only reason you're not buying it, gang. It's it. There's nothing more.
I
to
mean,
it, bro.
we can't. Well, we have said that sentiment has changed.
No, bro.
We can. Two things can be true. The marketing,
That's true.
it has been pulled, right? But perception has shifted as simultaneously.
When the marketing wasn't pulled, did people tune in to Drake? In the past 2 years,
So-
when they put marketing behind Drake, did people tune in?
Yes.
Okay, then it's the marketing, bro.
It's not
literally
not solely,
sentiment.
not solely, because
Then show-
culturally, like we had Sim here.
Tell
right?
me an argument that presents your point of view. Like, what would support what you're saying? That people actually are still choosing and were choosing all along. What would support that? What fact?
Okay. So post battle,
Yes. People have not listened to the
people-
music that was not promoted by the label. People have listened to the music that was promoted by the label.
no, I'm not disputing that.
So there's no.
No. But what I'm saying, in addition to what you're saying, the perception of Drake has shifted to where people are not buying in as much as a result of Kendrick's assertion that he's not like us. And he's been exposed as this. That's been a conversation that's been going on, that he's a culture vulture. He's not like us.
People will still listen to his music once the label tells them to.
That's most likely true.
No, that is true. We saw it because they put out Some Sexy Songs for You. It charted. They did the whole run. People listened to the song.
That wasn't really
There's
a rap heavy album. So like hip hop fans. I mean, I know that's kind of another. That's another point. Hip hop fans, like we had Sim here, right? And it was like, damn, I'm hearing him talk, but the bars the what he's saying doesn't resonate. I can't listen to it the same anymore. I can't view him the same anymore.
If the label told you to, you would listen to it just like you listened to that Code. Because you couldn't view Code the same no more. I mean, it's gonna really serve a great function when people start to say, "Oh, I am being sold everything that I'm interested in." At that point, you can leave the arena, but as long as people are saying, "Man, I'm actually choosing everything," when they are clearly not, you're gonna still keep choosing what they tell you to. But with that being said, is Drake going to end up dropping tonight to step on Baby Keem's album? Because we saw the Central C Iceman freestyle drop. Iceman has to drop in wintertime. It's been dropping for over a year or over 8-9 months now. Bro,
What do you do? I don't really see that making sense, but
why not? An egotistical guy trying to step on his arch nemesis business, as he has been trying to do all 2 years.
Keem is PG Lane?
Keem is, yeah, 100%.
Okay. Then I could see that being a chess move of some sort. Surprise album. Could get the people going, like, damn, okay.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah, you know? And then if it slaps, you know, then it's like, he's back, you know?
I don't think he's going to be back, man. I think that the label, I do think it's all about what you're told.
UMG?
Yeah.
Without UMG. So you really, okay, well, you just said that, so we don't have to go down that
Yeah, I mean, we're
rabbit
going to
hole.
get into a conversation later on about some more stuff, but is Drake dropping? Who the fuck cares? Who knows? I predicted.
People care.
I predicted if he does drop tonight with this Baby Keem thing, the narrative will be, damn you, Lane.
Exactly.
Let it go.
That's why I said, well, damn, like, why would he do that?
There is no win. I just don't think there is a win for the guy, like, at any point. The only win is to go through the losses. That's what you got to do now, my boy.
Well, you told him, you know, to take the L and go quiet and
Into the night,
and then,
brother.
and then come back, you know.
He didn't do it, bro. All right, bro. So, look, It's Black History Month, my guy.
It's Black History Month. You know
Why
what I'm
haven't you
saying?
mentioned that all month, my guy?
I think I said that last week. You
Okay.
said fuck Black History Month.
In passing, though, why didn't you make it a main point? Why didn't you correct me when I said that? What's up with you?
Because, I mean, kind of, you know, what Black History Month. What is that? What is it?
Look,
It's
man.
Black History Year.
What I
We
want
making Black History.
You said that last
I
year.
know.
The Bobby
I love
Brown.
that. I love that clip, though. Oh, it was
Look,
high out
bro.
of his mind.
I want to take this moment. This is actually very sad to me. Until I saw you write this on the list, I didn't see R.I.P. Jesse Jackson.
R.I.P. Jesse Jackson, man, the legend.
Why am I following all these hip hop outlets, man? I ain't see one Double XL,
Nobody.
Cultural Millennial. I saw Lil Papa died. I don't know who that is.
The Shade Room post about Jesse Jackson?
I don't even follow those guys.
Me neither.
I hope so.
Yeah,
Shade
I
Room.
would hope they
Come
would
on,
have.
man. Shade Room. Y'all are at that journalistic level
Yeah.
to a degree. You gotta post that. R.I.P. Jesse Jackson, bro.
R.I.P. Jesse Jackson, North Carolina A&T alumni. You know
I
what
didn't
I'm
even
saying?
know that, bro.
Legendary, yeah.
Legendary athlete,
Activist.
politician, man of the people.
Facts.
Stood right next to Martin Luther King.
Yeah.
Stood right next to Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Stood next to everybody. Every Don King,
Mm-hmm.
Mike Tyson, I'm not just
The first,
Michael Jackson.
you know, guy that really had a chance of becoming the first black president.
For real.
I mean, he had a real chance. You know, he won like 13 caucuses or some shit like that.
No, dead serious, bro. Had a real opportunity.
Yeah, facts.
Damn.
Paved the way for Barack Obama to become president.
For Barack? Okay.
You know, just by kind of just showing that it was possible.
Jesse Jackson not half white.
He's not.
Is he?
No, I was saying he's not. I don't.
He does have good hair.
Not to my. What does good hair mean? I don't. We can't be saying good hair. But nah, Jesse, legend. My brother. He's. A lot of people I went to school with met him. I never met him. He was always on campus for something. My brother's wife, she has a picture with him.
Oh yeah, he was definitely a notable speaker across black college campuses. Things
Especially A&T, you know, because he's the GOAT of A&T. One of the GOATs.
Bro, I sent this to the chat last night, bro. I wanted you to see this and everybody to see this as a testament to how black history has come so far in such a short period of time. These are young white men putting it on the set right now. Talking about they'll blow each other away. Referring to each other as nigga.
Okay.
Just keep watching it though. You might get impressed. I don't.
I mean, is something like crazy gonna happen here?
Hey, let's chill, guys. Let's chill. Let's chill.
This is real white people. We can stop right there. I was impressed when he put the gun straight to his head. He didn't flinch, like on some Kobe shit. I was like, wow, bro. This young man is portraying all of the fearlessness of a street thug.
And the ignorance. What do we make of it?
I think we should celebrate it. We celebrate Lil Baby. Like, why don't we celebrate this?
What do we celebrate Lil Baby for?
You tell me, what do we celebrate Lil Baby for?
For his musical talent and great tunes and overcoming adversity and poverty to becoming a success.
Okay.
Making it out of the struggle.
I'm glad that that's the way you look at it. I don't know that, I don't celebrate Lil Baby for anything, me personally. I don't know that most of the people who do celebrate Lil Baby celebrate him for that reason. I don't see anybody tuning in to him overcoming adversity. I don't see anybody tuning in to him sitting at a business meeting or listening to any music unrelated to killing and murdering and maiming.
I mean, but his music is not really mostly about that.
I couldn't even.
You know, I'm not really tapped in. So.
I'm not tapped in at all.
It's more like hustle driven. It's more principle based, I would say. Like, yeah, you're gonna get the trap elements. You're gonna get the little street shit, like, here and there, you know. But it's more like, I'm a man, I'm a businessman.
I think that's a great segue, because I really have no ability to debate Lil Baby's content of his music. I literally think it's one thing, and you're telling me it's something different, and I can't even debate you. What I think is interesting is the LaRussell situation with Lil Wayne.
Ha, boy.
So we want to talk about
said that.
It was a transition was because you were just talking about how Lil Baby is speaking about more things, some substantive things that you were mentioning.
Yeah.
Right. So this Lil Wayne conversation has got me curious because LaRussell went on the show. He said something that many people said Wayne never rapped about substance. I would counter that with, I think y'all probably started listening to Lil Wayne around Carter 3.
A lot of people, yeah, especially younger people.
Because the stuff that Lil Wayne rapped about prior to Carter 3 on Carter 2 and Carter 1, Block is Hot, those are the same stories that Jay-Z tells and all of the rappers tell. So is Jay-Z substantive, but Wayne is not?
Yo, niggas is hot about this Wayne situation and LaRussell situation. And I'm gonna say this,
let's
like,
leave LaRussell out of it. I'm genuinely curious as to, like, was Wayne not substantive?
So
because we saying Lil Baby was substantive and Wayne is substantive.
So what LaRussell said about Lil Wayne most recently, really lacking substance, I've been saying for years. I'm a huge Lil Wayne fan. When you look at his discography in totality, we talking albums and we talking mixtapes.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of what he's saying, he's not saying shit.
Okay,
a lot of
so
it.
I want to go ahead and remove the mixtapes because we take anybody's mixtapes. Mixtape rap is literally, I'm going to throw these raps away unless I put them on this mixtape. So that's not where you're really showcasing your ability to be substantive.
Okay, but
unless you're J. Cole.
But that's how he
wants to fucking hear it.
Well, I mean,
so
at a certain point in many artists' careers, their mixtapes became albums.
Okay.
Like,
so is Lil Wayne less substantive?
Especially blog era.
Is Lil Wayne less substantive than Jay-Z?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And so what is the substance that we're... Because Jay-Z is telling life stories on his albums. What's the substance? Like, I know that if we do a trick in our mind, we can say he's telling us this so we don't have to go through this. That's what he said. But he's literally just telling us street tales. Is DMX substantive?
I would say so.
I would too. And so I would say Wayne is substantive. Because again, Wayne is telling us, we've done this.
We went through his whole discography.
We went through the whole discography. So on Carter 1, we got the hit you in the leg, arm, head. Ain't that about a bitch? Are those not life principles and ain't that about a bitch? They say the block is watching the streets that's cold and they ungrateful. That's substantive,
so
right?
the song Heat, that's not really about anything, right?
That's street tales. Just like Jay-Z did on
so when I say substantive is like, okay, what is the takeaway here, right? The message that I can take from this and apply to my life, right?
Hustler
What's
music.
the deeper meaning?
The same thing you just said about Little Baby. It's that motherfucking hustler music. That's what Jay-Z was too. If you have like,
but so for
until we changed him from a drug dealer in our brains to a businessman, he's a drug dealer.
For Lil Wayne, if you look at his albums, there's like maybe 2 tracks. Like if we're looking at his albums, right, they're about 14 tracks on average.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's probably a couple of songs per album where he's going, where there's depth.
I'm gonna pull up Jay-Z's albums.
The rest is, I'm just showing you how good of a rapper I am. That was like his thing. I'm gonna show you how well of a rapper I am. Even most recently on that Mahogany song.
Are you really at the first albums? Are you at Carter 1, Carter 2, or are you really at after his Common Sense era? Because if you do the same thing you're doing, Jay-Z did the same trajectory, except as he got older, his shit totally shifted into something people weren't deeply interested in. I want to add that. So, are you really playing the same? Are you playing fair with Wayne and Jay?
So you're putting The Block Is Hot, which is a record that, in totality, really, I could say is not really about anything. You're putting that in the same vein as Can I Live?
I'll say that
you're putting that in the same vein of Can I Live?
The whole album or a song off of there?
Song for song.
Because if you go listen to The Blues, I will put that in the same vein as Can I Live. Have you heard The Blues off of The Block Is Hot by Lil Wayne?
On the album.
The Blues.
I can't.
It's a song called The Blues. And he's talking about life where he's from. Which is Can I Live? And it's done so in The Blues. If you listen to even the title, you can hear it. It's talking about the issues and the struggles that you face in that environment. So again, I know that Lil Russell just signed to Jay-Z, so he's not going to speak on Jay-Z. What's the difference? You're not signed to Jay-Z. You can tell me the difference. Like, because I'm going to go to Reasonable Doubt.
There's more. So the difference
22 Twos, is that substantive, or is that just me showcasing my great raps?
That's showcasing great raps, for sure.
Okay, and then Feeling It, what is that? Is that substantive, or is that a vibe? Is that picture painting?
The latter.
Okay, so I'm lost as to who we can call substantive besides Common and Talib Kweli.
Equally weighted. So it's not equally weighted, though, when you look at the output.
Chance the Rapper is substantive.
Yeah.
Is Jay-Z doing anything that Chance the Rapper was doing? Didn't he tell us, like, I stopped doing that? He literally told us, like, I stopped being substantive because it didn't make very much money. And then he showed us, like, Big Pimpin' and Change Clothes and Frontin'. Those are the records that people love.
Okay, so I'll say it again. When you look at the output in discography, there's more substance in what Hov was doing than what Wayne was doing.
I can go. I can go with that.
Yeah.
I won't.
And I'm not saying like I love Wayne. Wayne has substance. Wayne is an incredible artist. He has that depth and complexity to him. He's shown us another side. It's just like very minute to what the other shit that he was doing.
I'm gonna blow niggas' minds right now. I'm gonna be a bigger even hater than Lil Russell. How about instead of that we say popular rap music is not substantive? How about we just be very clear with people? Good Life by Kanye West is not substantive.
It's a feel-good record.
Jesus Walks is. All Falls Down is more substantive.
Yeah.
None of that
the
shit.
wire.
None of that shit is getting to the level of where Black Thought is at on the Substance or Lupe Fiasco. True.
Say that.
So why are we singling out one guy?
Because he's the god of rap. Like niggas look at Wayne.
Come on, bro. We haven't looked at Wayne like that for a minute.
No, but he's the pinnacle of a lot of these niggas that's in the game now.
And so
people's love for Wayne. Okay, well, I just want to before you say that, people's love for Wayne is blinding so much so that we can't even really look at it for what it is. Like,
no, I'm looking at it for what it is.
It's not you,
there
but
are
I'm saying
spots
in
where
general.
he was substantive. There were spots where he weren't. The spots where he wasn't substantive is where he found his greatest success.
Exactly.
So
I see you drawing in parallel.
And that's the same thing that Ye did, Jay did, Drake did, Kendrick Lamar did it. Where are we at, because Humble came out after To Pimp a Butterfly. He went and got that Mike Will record after that. So what's substantive about? We can make it substantive if we want to. Sit down, be humble ain't substantive. It's a flex, it's a stunt. And we pretend because we dress niggas up in different connotations. Wayne does drugs. He's not substantive. Kendrick is hiding.
He's conscious.
Is Kendrick super conscious?
Well, he told niggas like, yo, how y'all let a nigga conscious nigga go commercial while doing all conscious shit? Some fly shit like that. But he pulled the wool over niggas, however you want to say it. He did both. Hove did both. Wayne did both. It's just the degree at which.
No, I think the difference is the amount of volume that Wayne put out of the other shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Wayne drench niggas in the mixtape. But that's the thing. Jay-Z didn't come about in an era where that's what you needed to do to win. Jay-Z came about in an era where what you needed to do to win was get with the right people. Wayne was on the cusp of being able to do it yourself by flooding the internet, marketing your own voice. That's the difference. Jay and Wayne, and we all know this because we were there when Wayne was trying to be Jay-Z for real.
Facts.
Wayne, like, literally molded himself after Jay.
Right.
And until this point in history, I couldn't see the difference. There is no difference,
I'm
bro.
talking about that 04, like that, like 2004 or 5, when he was rapping
04
over
to 10, bro.
Jay-Z beats. Okay.
He was rapping on all them Jay-Z beats. But he was rapping though.
Yeah.
The mixtape stuff really blew us out of the water, and we loved it at that time, so he kept giving it to us.
Yeah.
So are we really? I don't understand how we can penalize him for giving us something we asked for, to the point where we forgot he gave us the other shit too. Because niggas are acting like he didn't give us the other shit.
And that's fair, and that's a very great distinct factor to point out, because it's what is it called? When niggas selective like memory.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, you know, I think we kind of highlighted it. The last thing I'll say is it's an age thing. Yeah. Like you said initially when you started the statement, it's like y'all niggas must have got here at the Carter 3 because.
But some of these niggas way too old. Lil Russell, I don't know how old you is, gang.
I think bro's in his 30s.
Yeah, you ain't that old, bro.
Yeah.
But you are from the Bay.
But,
so now you really finna get into the don't speak on the other, like, come on, gang.
But it's like Wayne is such a GOAT, people rush to defend him, and it's like sometimes it's like what Lil Russell said totally was not wrong. Like
what Lil Russell said, first of all, the issue is Lil Russell, you're saying it. Bro, we don't care about you. I went to the show. I saw the show. Great show. You're getting ahead of yourself. Sitting down to tell the world what other rappers did wrong at this point when nobody knows a song you made. Bruh, slow down. I don't know any songs this guy made, and I was at the show, bruh. I'm not joking.
I'm not gonna lie. I can't name a record, but I think it's like when the last thing is like Wayne became so, you use the word penalized, like it's like Wayne became so influential.
Yeah.
I don't think people anticipated that what he became influential for has been detrimental to the culture at large.
Yeah.
And so because he's the biggest star there, he's the biggest target.
I want everybody to get
you
into
the biggest
their head.
influence, you gonna take the most bullets. Like,
Hove, you the god of this. I don't know about drug dealing until I'm listening to Hove. As a suburban kid from Memphis, Tennessee, I have no clue about drug dealing till I'm listening to Hove, gang. I'm not lying to you. This isn't made up. So I won't hear none of the slander about Wayne.
He gave you his two sides to what
Bro,
substance abuse is.
We gonna wash out the whole rap game if that's what we gonna do.
Duality, though.
Bro, I swear to God, I was not listening to the last record on the Blueprint album to see how it went left for a family member of Jay-Z.
He's telling niggas like what's gonna happen when you get locked up. Like, he's telling you about the downfalls of hustling in that world. If you really listen,
bro, I can tell you about the downfalls of pimping, but if on the way that I tell you I got locked up, I tell you with 50 hoes on me the day before, a lot of niggas gonna get locked at 50 hoes. Whoa, pimping. I'm gonna get into that. So
regret, just a lot of records, man. But you know, that's the last thing I'll say on that.
Yeah, let's wrap that one up.
Tune is a GOAT, though.
Tune is definitely a GOAT. Here's the other part about that. LaRussell, look, gang, slow down. I don't know what is up with you. I don't know. I guess niggas said you've been doing this for a minute. And I seen it myself a while ago. No, I'm talking about there's a level of arrogance to dude that you really got to slow down with.
Or maybe
God put me in this position for me to win.
Or maybe he should double down on it.
Maybe he should after I like a record.
That's what niggas is on Twitter telling, bro.
Look, I want people to understand this. I dealt with hoes before too. I brought her some flowers, and after I fucked her to sleep, that's when I started with my bullshit. After I fucked her to sleep, after I gave her exactly what she wanted, that she would be attracted to come back to me again for, that's when I started giving her the real chance. Listen to you, huh? Bitch, I fucked you to sleep. I'll do it tonight. So, LaRussell, first of all, the picture he's painting is crazy. Nobody ever supported me when I was on the come up. Bro, the only stuff I ever seen about you was positive until recently. And I seen it very frequently. Were you unaware of LaRussell before this Jay-Z incident?
I knew about, bro. Yeah.
Were the headlines constantly people like bashing him or something like he's representing?
No, but I also didn't see publications like the main publications promoting him, really.
Okay, well, I did. I saw XXL promoting him on a regular basis. Cultural Millennials, No Jumper, DJ Academics.
Oh, word. Okay.
100,000%. Since all of this stuff is public and you can go to their page, just scroll down. LaRussell, or just go to your IG and type in LaRussell and go to older posts. You'll see people praising him. So the thing is, bro, people just disagree with the path you're taking. I don't personally think it will work for you, LaRussell, because you're not a star like that.
You gotta have something to substantiate the claim and stance that you're taking. Like you gotta kind of back it up with some product or value that is extremely valuable. And to him, at this point, I think he believes that he has that because of what he's been able to.
I heard him say that.
To build. Yeah, like he really wholeheartedly believes. That's why he popping it like that.
I don't think he understands his product though. Bro, your product is not music.
Right.
You do not sell music. People are not spending money with you for music.
It's for, like you said last week.
It's for the persona, the business model.
The hope, the inspiration, like
that's it.
The story.
The story.
The relatability.
Niggas are not tuning in to you to see what to wear, gang.
No.
Niggas are not tuning into you because you got a bad bitch next to you. Niggas are not tuning into you for the slaps. Niggas are not tuning into you because you from the Bay, unless they from the Bay too. Niggas are tuning into LaRussell for the same reason they tune into Russ. I believe your independent grind, and I want to keep supporting that.
Yeah.
But
it's aspirational.
It is super aspirational. So good luck, Russ. You make some okay music, but you have a fantastic way. No, I'm being real, bro.
No, I know. I don't mind me when I laugh. I'm always laughing. It's just like a nervous take.
He
I'm nervous now.
He has a way with the crowd, bro. I strike you that way, bro. I make you just your heart flutter, nigga.
Speaking of LaRussell, Even has signed a agreement with Universal Music Group, which will put their direct-to-consumer platform and connecting that platform with artists and fans for exclusive releases, early releases, physical merch, including CDs, vinyl, and exclusive content and experiences.
Okay, gang.
This is a platform that LaRussell has used.
Apparently, he's part ownership in the platform.
That has been alleged. Based on what I've seen, it's C to A Partners is one of the sole initial investors, investing $2.2 million a few years ago, which allowed them to scale. Based on the cap table, there's no official document stating that LaRussell it has equity in the company. He's a huge advocate, probably a flagship artist for them.
Look, gang, I'm gonna hop in. Let's keep this topic very short. Build yourself a website. You don't need this.
You don't need Even?
Yeah, they keep creating new things. Look, this is Bandcamp. I asked ChatGPT what was the difference between Even and Bandcamp, and what ChatGPT kept saying is this phrase over and over again: exclusive access. I finally said, "Yo, is that not just marketing? What metrics support the idea that this is exclusive access? What behavior of the website supports the idea that this provides more exclusive access than a Bandcamp or a personal website? There is literally none. Even.fm or .biz, whatever this is, guys, sign up for it if you like. Go direct to consumer. Build your own website, pay $30 a month, set up the infrastructure one time, and move forward. At the point where you gain real traction, you should have the money through collecting revenue from your consumers who come to the website to crash it to build a better website. That's this. All of these new traps to trap out of, they're the same as the tools you already have. They're just packaged.
Yeah, and I mean it's easier said than done, right? So if there's a,
it's really not, bro. It's
so I mean,
when you say easier said than done, you mean it's easy.
It's
what
easy,
I'm saying sounds easy to do, but it's hard to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
it's not, bro.
So I mean, this guy, so Mag Rodriguez started the company, right, in 2022.
Yeah.
Ray had to go out and raise money, right, to scale and get it to the point where it is now. They have the infrastructure
to do what that you can't do on your own.
Well, no, I'm not saying that you can't do it on your own. I'm saying that because if something already exists and it has been proven to work,
what's proven to work about this platform? So
artists have benefit. So artists like J. Cole, Wale, LaRussell, they've been able to engage with these super fans, right? That's the focus for UMG moving forward, is really engaging the fans that fuck with you the most. They've been able to increase album sales specifically.
Okay.
They've been able to build a stronger relationship with their fans and community.
You're telling me the marketing, bro. Tell me how Even perpetuates greater sales of your product. If you can do that, then we'll be getting somewhere.
So
because here's Even doesn't support this.
Through the early releases.
You can do an early release yourself.
You can't. No, I'm not. So that's what I'm saying. You're asking me what can they do that you can't. I'm saying you can do it yourself. What I'm saying is it's harder to do it yourself. And
how? I'm saying, and that's where I'm trying to stop you. How is it harder to do it yourself? Like, why are you saying that? Have you tried to do it and you were like, man, this is difficult? Okay,
so I imagine it to be harder to build up a website and build a community and create unique experiences for thousands of fans that you have throughout the world and engage with them.
So let me tell you
through like systematically.
Let me take you through how Even works. Even is not a discoverability platform. What that means is it does not send your information to somebody who doesn't already have it.
Right. It's people that have already bought in.
So people who have already bought in. How did they buy in? They probably got the link to Even through whatever marketing you did personally. So Jay-Z or J. Cole when he released Birthday Blizzard, he put his tape out through Even.
Right.
You went there. How did you hear about that? Did you
on,
hear about it?
It was on Twitter.
It was on Twitter. You didn't hear about this through the Even platform. Let me ask you this question. If he just put a link to his personal website in his story, or you saw the link to the personal website on Twitter, what would you have done differently?
Nothing. I would just did the same thing.
So that's what I'm saying, gang. Instead of paying somebody 20% per month for doing absolutely nothing, creating no environment for you, no atmosphere, no additional sales, pay $30 flat fee a month, build you a website. It is not difficult. I want to assure you of this. You can follow YouTube tutorials to build yourself a website. Most people who are in this line of business, people like myself, right? Upcoming artists have already built other skill sets to support what they're doing because they can't afford to pay somebody else anyway. This is just another skill set that you will take an afternoon to learn, and then you will forget because you don't have to do it over and over and over again. They keep building traps to sell artists new opportunities to win. Gang, in order to win, you will have to put the work in. Even is just somebody who is going to come in, claim that they're doing something you cannot do, use marketing terms like exclusive access and early releases, which doesn't make any sense. You set the date. So that's not, it makes zero sense. You can literally do all of this stuff through your own personal website, build a skill set, and save the money. If you're in J. Cole's position, I have literally zero clue as to why he didn't build his own website, because it doesn't cost very much. Even build his own app, which he should do, and go through that route. It's likely he got paid a percentage to market Even. Him and Wale, and I would even LaRussell, because otherwise it does not benefit them in any way. You can literally do all of this on your own.
You can't say it doesn't benefit them, because it has actually benefited. It had benefited Wale when he dropped his album most recently. It benefited J. Cole when he dropped 2014 Forest Hill Drives. He used Even when he dropped that project.
10 years ago?
Yeah, I just read an article about it this morning.
And so, I'm not really understanding how are you calculating this, because here's the thing. Wale didn't drop an album for like 10 years. That's what generated interest. If we're comparing it to his last sales cycle versus this sales cycle, Wale as an artist is in a completely different space, and his relation to his fans are in a completely different space. He's being reintroduced. He had the whole situation with Kyle, which marketed him. Then he went on a rollout. Again, if you want to give the credit to Even, do that. But
there's results there that I'm saying that I think you're discounting.
I'm totally discounting them because I've done this, and so there is value that has been added to the artist, which is why they did it. I think the marketing is really good, which is why you're captivated by it. I don't think in reality you're able to tell me what an artist should do this for, how it is more beneficial for them. Because here's the other thing. It's just a medium to engage with fans. You could build your own, or you could go through one that's already established. So why would you not build your own if it's the same level of effort? To you, it's the same level of effort. No, in reality, it is the same level of effort. Okay, well. Yeah, I mean, that's where it can end. I mean, it's so super fans are the priority for UMG moving forward for 2026. Yeah. Everybody is, we've seen it with Cardi B. We've seen it with most recent releases where physical copies are there, vinyl, CDs, merch. All of these sales, I'm sorry, you asked me. All of these sales, these early digital sales that go through platforms like Even, they're not the only one. Those do count towards your Billboard sales numbers. Yeah, bro. You're saying stuff. It's like if I were to start selling you hair bows and I was to tell you this hair bow wraps your hair up. Bro, you're saying the thing that every distribution platform does, and you can do on your own easily for free. Yeah, well, I'm transitioning into the next statement, right? Oh, what's the next statement? Of super fans and streaming. Okay, what's that? And which is, and we could touch briefly on that, which is, Jimmy Iovine
came out
Okay.
most recently and said that streaming is, will become obsolete soon. You're an artist, right? We've talked about streaming before. We've talked about the resurgence of physical sales.
I don't. When he says that, is he saying that physical copies of CDs will return? I don't understand what will replace
So
it.
he sat down with this guy, David something. I went to his YouTube channel to watch that part of the interview. He never provided an alternative.
Yeah, that's where I kind of stopped listening because I was like, okay, I can see that streaming will reach a plateau, but we haven't gotten to the point where the next alternative has presented itself. So, and I can't even fathom what that would be.
And it's funny that you say that. So okay. So furthermore, Jimmy. The reason why he said streaming will become obsolete is because it's not equitable for the artist, right? The splits are not there. It's about a 70-30 split. The artists retain little to no revenue from it unless you're a major act.
It's not equitable.
It's in Jimmy Iovine's words, the DSPs are not actually doing anything for you. They're not marketing you. They're not pushing you. They're not helping you engage with your fans in a deeper way.
They're actually demarketing. They're deprioritizing people from listening to your music. They actually, in the middle of your song, suggest a new artist. Literally.
So his
not in the middle of your album, nigga. In the middle of your one song that you want somebody to listen to for 2 fucking minutes, they suggest a new fucking song.
So his statement is like, hey, well, the artists if this is disincentivizing for the artists, you're gonna lose them, right? And we need alternatives, which he didn't mention. The funny thing about all of what has said in that is that he actually helped create Apple Music.
That's what I heard somebody else say that too.
Like
he invented streaming.
Bro, Jimmy, you created the shit, and now you're saying it's gonna become. But
he plugged up a hole in the boat. Jimmy Iovine's been working in the music industry for a long time. He was around when Napster came and all of that stuff.
The piracy
stuff.
Yeah.
So he did at the moment what would work.
Yeah.
To provide revenue to the industry.
And it did significantly.
What it did is disadvantage artists in a major way. And I'm happy to hear that he's not in support of that. So I don't think
he's
of everything.
He's also invested in one of these companies too. I can't tell you the name.
I mean,
like an Even.
Yeah, I'm sure he is invested.
So he's an investor, and now he's probably, you know what I mean?
Yeah, bro, here's the thing. I would sit here and be invested into any one of these companies at the same time where I'm telling people, you probably shouldn't do that because it's a much easier way.
Right. Which supports
the investment is just me speculating. Like, I think that they won't do it the better way. So I'm going to go ahead and invest in this company.
And I'm going to create an alternative.
Yeah, and I'm going to tell them the information, but they're not going to follow it. Because here is the alternative. As we were talking, I realized it. I just told you the alternative. Chance the Rapper, I remember in 2016, it's 10 years later now, I had the idea of building myself a website where people go to, they access everything that I do, and they never have to go anywhere else to find what I'm doing. This way, all of my stuff is in one place for the consumer, the user. They get to shop around, and they are actually coming to support me, as opposed to being into this discoverable atmosphere like a streaming service or a social media platform. Like, that is the next mode. Because it's so easy to build a website at this point. It's so easy to understand the data and analytics.
Especially with AI.
With AI, and it's easy to build a team as well. So I think that is the next move for notable artists.
Everybody's on this, this real deal act of
direct to consumer?
Direct to consumer. Because
it makes the most sense.
Let me give you something tangible. Let me give you actually something that you can take, that's of value to you. Because when you can actually hold something in your hand from it inherently has more value because there's an endowment factor there.
Maybe. I mean, psychologically, maybe.
Yeah, in
reality, this thing on my phone has more value because I'm actually going to use it way more.
So
I'm not actually.
A digital product has more value.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have a CD player, and most people don't.
Yeah.
And I don't carry around a book of CDs. So the idea that I'm going to be carrying around this CD to make the value equate to the value of what's on here, I'm going to actually end up using this digital copy far more, which in my mind is more valuable. I understand the psychological, oh my God, there's a cup in my hands. But if I could have a cup in my brain that poured drinks down my throat all day long whenever I got thirsty, that would be more valuable than this.
Well said, brother. Well,
look,
streaming's not going anywhere for the foreseeable future.
And it might, but it will be. That's the only thing that could replace it at this point. The individual artist having a personal home, a personal depository for everything them.
But like you said,
Jid has an app.
Like you said, bro, several weeks ago, you said something. You like called it like crack. Like they gave you crack for $9.99 a month, and they got you hooked on crack. And how many people now that they've been conditioned, to just to then get access to all the music in the world, will then just when their favorite artist leaves, like
super fans.
Yeah.
Super fans.
Yeah.
As you can go buy $11,000 album from LaRussell, you can stream that bitch on YouTube. Super fans, bro. It's the same model that everybody is already trying to use. Mm-hmm. Monetize the people who are wanting to support.
Really fuck with you.
Yeah. Everybody else can serve as word of mouth marketing. You heard the song, you can talk about it, but a lot of people want to support.
So maintain the relationships with the DSPs while also build your own shit simultaneously.
Maintain the relationship, pay your $30 a month to distro kid and keep it moving. Don't maintain no relationship with these people.
No, I'm saying as an artist. Like still put your music on all the major DSPs, but have your shit as well.
That's personal. If you want to do that, I'm not saying that you should or should not do that. You can do that if you see it as a viable form of marketing. If you don't, if you run your experiment, do an album, put it on DSP, and have your app as well, and you realize, yo, having it on DSPs gave them somewhere else to go as opposed to coming to me. Hey, pull it off DSPs. Put it on DSPs for a month, pull it off after a month. Do whatever you want to do, but don't allow those people to dictate everything about your sales strategy. Because once you do just put it on Apple Music, your sales strategy is finished.
Yeah, you gotta have more. You gotta have more, and people are in more demand of things now as well.
Facts. And then putting it on, again, the main thing is data. You want to collect the data for your customers. You want to know when they buy something. You want to know when they got on the app. You want to know how long they stayed on the app. If you build your own app, you will have all of that information at your disposal. Apple Music has that information for you right now, and they're never going to give it to you.
No.
So,
okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't support. I wouldn't do Even, but if go ahead, do it. Yeah, there's different strokes for different folks. Speaking of different for strokes.
Okay.
All right, man. Epstein is going crazy right now.
Wow, hell of a segue.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We what was it? 3 million files that were released.
I don't know, 20. That sounds right.
About right. 3 million files. The last count I heard, we had Bill Gates at 7,000 mentions in the Epstein Files. Donald Trump's was at 6,000. Bill Clinton was at like 5,000. Barack Obama was at 2,000. Ye was mentioned in the files. They were talking about how hard his music was, though.
Oh,
I don't know if you saw that email. Like,
no, I didn't.
Yeah, it's like different with the music. Like they just had to come in on my boy. Like then we got Whoopi Goldberg in the files. We got Oprah in the files. Mm-hmm. Bill Gates has come out to say that he
wishes he never met the guy.
He didn't do any of those things.
Did he say he was never on the island?
I don't know if he said he was never on the island.
Yeah. He said that, he told me he could introduce me to some very rich people.
That's everybody's story. That's everybody's story, bro. Was locked in with the rich people. Yeah. Bill Gates, you're the richest guy in the world. How does he know more rich people than you?
Well, I mean, you always gotta grow the network.
Through a broke nigga? Yo, the crazy thing about this dude, Epstein, he was like a high school teacher from like a small town, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
Made something of himself, huh?
Apparently. So look, I was going to say Wendy. Whoopi came out to explain that she was not on the island. And in her explanation...
Nobody was on the island.
Bro, look.
No, I'm not saying about her. I'm just saying.
Don't speak on Whoopi. She's a good person. She said that what had happened was she needed a private plane.
That's what Chris Tucker said.
That's what bro, this guy's plane was like legendary, bro. Like, I'm not even trying to make light of the situation.
Yeah.
This guy's plane must have never ran out of fuel because, dog, everybody needed to use it.
Nah, this is serious, bro. So please stop.
It is serious. Look, so she said she needs to use this plane for Julian Lennon's foundation. They were flying her out to do something, and they didn't end up using the... Whoopi didn't want to take regular flight, but they didn't even end up using his plane. So that's why her names were in his little emails.
Okay.
All right.
So all the files are out now.
Not all the files.
They're not releasing anymore.
I don't have that information.
I just heard that. They're not releasing any more files.
Okay.
They saw that on the news.
That would make total sense because whoever has time to go through 3 million files plus more needs a job.
Yeah, it's done. It's done.
We need you. You got to get a job, bro. I know you're very deeply invested in this, but we need you to be added to the U.S. economy today.
Yeah, because when I heard that, I think I was watching Channel 2.
Don't go through that book. That's my files. That's my private files.
Basically, when I heard that, okay, nothing more is to come from this, I said, okay, well, that's good because what's actually going to happen is nothing. You know, we get more files. What happens? Nothing. Nothing happens.
Look, man.
There's no justice for the alleged victims. There's nobody's going to prison. You know.
Well, Prince Andrew was arrested today.
Okay.
Prince Andrew was arrested in the UK for
I saw that.
crimes related to the Epstein Files. So look,
okay.
I mean, Prince Andrew has been in hot water for some time. I don't know. I feel like he's been arrested before, or at least gone before some sort of tribunal to have to speak to his relationship to these events. Yeah, gang. I think something that is happening. You remember from Game of Thrones when Cersei had to walk through the streets?
Yeah.
The shame walk.
Yeah.
All right. And you remember everybody in town came out to like, shame. You know, the prostitutes came out to do it. The whores.
Throwing shit out there.
The abusive men came out to shame.
Yeah.
The priests came out who were having sex in the whorehouse and all that. Shame. I'm looking at American culture and I'm seeing that happen right now. Right? They just called out my man Michael Jordan. Did you see this? Mm. So Michael Jordan he won the Indy 500 for the first time, or some notable NASCAR event for the first time. The driver's son, Tyler Reddick is the driver. His son was standing in front of Michael Jordan, and Michael Jordan is like tugging at the back of his shirt.
Oh, I saw it.
And then he's like slapping his legs or something like that.
Uh-huh. I saw that clip.
People are outraged that Michael Jordan displays such behavior relating it to PDF files, obviously.
Yeah. I didn't know what was happening in the clip, to be honest, and it
didn't look anything troubling to me.
I couldn't really make out what was actually happening, and I just know that the person that posted it said, "Hey, this is what your GOAT is doing." Yeah. So in a way, trying to shame him.
It's trying to shame this guy. It's like, guys, you guys are so ready to call anybody of note out.
Yeah.
For anything, Michael Jackson, Chris Tucker.
Misery loves company, bro.
It is really sad what's going on here. I don't know what's going to come of this. I don't believe that your favorite celebrity that you envy with all your heart is going to jail. I don't believe that your political opposition is going to be locked up behind this. Guys, I would stay focused on my path in life and try to beat them that way.
Yeah.
Like, waiting for the media to take niggas down.
No, it doesn't
Finished.
really, have much impact. And I hope that, the victims there's some vindication there.
Well, the victims seem like the least of everybody's focus.
Right.
Healing the victims has not been anything that I've heard.
It's just like, it's a media circus, and it's just,
Who gonna get locked up? Who did it?
Right.
Bro, why?
Right.
Who was hurt? And how can we help? It's not, I've never heard that in regard to the Epstein Files.
Nah.
Or the public's interest with the Epstein Files.
Right. Right.
Where are the victims now? Are they getting help, the help that they need? And I can't answer these questions.
Exactly. Stephen A. for the last one.
Stephen A. for the win.
Yeah. Yo.
Black man for president.
Yo. Man.
You smiling a little too hard about this, Coon. Stephen A.
Whoa.
Going for president.
I thought we were gonna agree today.
I thought you were a real black man.
I am a real black man.
I'm gonna go against Stephen A. then, so I can win.
Well, you.
I don't want to be on Jamel Hill's
maybe
bad
I
side.
maybe I should have had
No.
a better poker face.
Stay over
Stay
there.
neutral.
Stay over there,
Stay
bro.
mysterious.
I gotta be likable at some point, bro. So I don't think black
So
men should
now
be
so now
president.
you're saying to the listeners that you finna cap.
I don't lie to you guys.
Okay, all right, bet. So Stephen A. Smith sat down with CBS.
Boom.
Right? Talked about a bunch of things, actually. His mother, his journey, coming from Hollis, Queens, becoming a the juggernaut of a sports journalist that he is. In that interview, he was asked about political.
You from Hollis, Queens?
Yeah.
You don't know that? It's Christmas time in Hollis, Queens.
Come on, Mama's cooking chicken and collard.
Come on, man. I didn't know my boy was from the Mecca.
Don't ever question my hip hop validity. So anyway, he talked about his upbringing, his journey, and the interview asked him about his political aspirations, whether he would run for president. He said, I'm considering it. He then said, if I don't run, there are some notable people that I would support. One of those people would be Josh Shapiro, what's my man, Gavin Newsom, and Wes Moore.
Okay, I'm not really familiar with Wes Moore. I'm not a fan of Gavin.
Baltimore, Maryland. Wes Moore.
That's probably why I don't know anything about him.
Yeah, black guy.
Rep.
What he said about Wes Moore was that, hey, with him, I'm not sure if America's ready for another black president. The Obama effect could affect him. Next question. Interviewer says,
Oh, this is disgusting.
how would you handle race if you were to run for president? He says, by being who I am. Next question was
Are you affected by racism?
basically like, I don't know the exact question. I had it written down.
Let's
but
see.
There, yeah.
Worry about racism if you ran for president?
I know it exists. I know that you can't escape it, but I do not believe it is as prevalent as some on the left would like us to believe. I do believe a vast majority of Americans judge you on the content of your individual character rather than the color of your skin. I think a lot of people in America, especially in this day and age, now more so than ever before, it's not about race. It's about the fact that they don't give a damn about it because they got their own problems. That's entirely different than believing they are superior to you and they want to hold you back from ascending. That's not what's going on to the degree that it was decades ago. What's going on now is that we have more white Americans and others suffering and worried about the state of our nation. And because they're concerned about that, that's where their worries lie.
Yo, gang, I want to take us back to that clip that I showed us at the beginning of this Black History segment. All right? Shout out to Rep. Jesse Jackson. R.I.P.
Shout out Jesse Jackson.
Them young dudes, does it look like they finna oppress some black people at some point? You really believe that they have the wherewithal to know how to oppress another group of people?
The people in that video, no.
No. And that is the future of white America. I want everybody to understand that. I want everybody to be very clear. This oppression you fear coming from a group of people who are oppressing themselves, who are following another group of people who oppress themselves after being oppressed, they're not really on the racism wave, gang. They don't have the wherewithal to build a structure to oppress you within. So I agree wholeheartedly with my boy Stephen A.
Yo.
Does racism still exist? Of course.
Right.
Have prejudice been confused with racism for way too long? Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Not the same thing, guys.
Right.
And are we moving into a world where a large faction of people will have the ability to oppress another large faction of people through connecting with their community? We are not. We are more disconnected as communities than ever. As my boy, another way to put it, my boy said, everybody got their own shit going on.
Mm-hmm.
The white lady across the street is like, yo, fuck that bitch, to the other white lady across the street. They might be, yeah, hey girl, but it's really, yo, fuck that bitch. She got more than me. I want to have what she has. So I think that we're in a good position to move forward without fear of racial oppression, unless you're doing something to invite this upon yourself.
Yeah, nah, well said, bro. It's when I saw this clip from Stephen A, I was like, damn, I know what the immediate response from the black community is gonna be to him saying this.
Coon?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
You were saying it sarcastically,
Of
but
course.
But
I don't know of a coon.
Reading the comments is like people will take from that oh, you're saying racism doesn't exist, you're chucking and jiving, you're being political, you're being diplomatic.
Even though the first thing he said was racism does exist. Could go.
Exactly. And so it's just what we've been emphasizing here on the platform is to really think critically, about what's being said, as opposed to the logic of it versus the emotionality that you experience from what he's saying.
Exactly.
So I don't think that he discounted racism whatsoever. I think that yeah, he's being very smart and calculated in his responses as a journalist.
Yeah.
And if he is to run for office, he can't sit here as a black man or future black president, potential candidate, say that racism exists. If they were to ask Obama the same question, which I'm sure they did, if we could go back and look, he probably gave a very neutral diplomatic response, which is, what Stephen A. didn't say here was that...
the response for people with Obama is, he had to be in a certain, they wouldn't let him get away with anything, so he had to, nigga, you can't even answer the question. Next.
Yeah, so...
Obama for anything.
I do agree with Stephen A., and I think it's one of the things that we continue to highlight here is that, okay, racism exists. We know that to be a fact. However, I think you were going to ask me today, hey, are you impacted by racism on a daily basis?
Oh, I wasn't going to ask that because I know that.
Yeah.
I'm not asking anybody that anymore.
The reality is no. and so, are we racially impacted systemically through different systems in America? Still? Yeah.
I'll take it one step further. If I were to ask an average black individual, when is the last time you face racism, like actual racism? I feel that their answer will fall in line if with the same sort of frequency as if I asked a white person, when is the last time you experienced persecution? Like, when is the last time when you were in a group and you were not allowed to live your truth, or you were cast aside for some sort of characteristic about yourself? When is the last time that occurred? And I guarantee that if I asked either one of the groups that they suggested oppressed them or persecuted them, yo, did y'all do that? The group would say, no, not really.
Yeah, so I mean,
Get out your head, man.
Yeah, it's, and I don't want to sit here and be like, oh, stop being a victim, but...
Why? Even if you are a victim, stop being one. If niggas are victimizing you, stop being victimized. Yeah. If America is victimizing you, run out of America, gang. If it is America that is victimizing you, leave America. Just like a battered woman should leave her abuser's home, dip.
Yeah. So Stephen A has kind of already got backlash for this. People in the comments, Jamel Hill has posted that he is, I'll paraphrase him, pandering to a specific audience.
Yo, Jamel Hill, who are you pandering to? Who do you speak to besides people who deeply connect to the fact that you are black? Who follows Jamel Hill because she is a salient thinker?
I would say a number of people, right, based on her following.
Okay.
But, it's being viewed as pandering to a specific audience, a segment of people that will be potential voters. Hey, I have to let them know that I'm not one of those blacks. I don't,
Yo, Jamel Hill.
Racism is a big deal, but hey, it's not that big of a deal. And if I get in office, if you vote for me, I'm not going to be the black guy.
So what does Jamel Hill want niggas to say when they asked about racism? Yes, it is the number one problem, the number one plague of the black community that we face. Is that what a nigga got to say? On a daily basis, I experience racism and I struggle to overcome it. What does she want niggas to say?
No, that's an appropriate question because I don't know what the expected response is to that question. Right?
The expected response is I hate America in every way. Everything I say needs to suggest that I'm not okay with anything that's going on.
Well, no, I think it's the thing.
That's where Jamel Hill lives.
I think the thing is, even with Obama, that Stephen A, he echoed those same sentiments, which is like, I'm not a person that's gonna specifically look at just one community. I'm a proud black man, but I'm also a proud American, and I would look at how to make things equitable and fair for. Well, he didn't use the word equitable, but I care about the well-being of all people.
You saying Obama said this, or?
I'm saying that Stephen A said this.
Okay.
Which is what Obama said. I'm not just a president for black people. I'm a president for America.
And that's what the white president has to say, right?
So yeah.
Is he pandering to black people?
Exactly. So when I'm saying,
I
I'm
know they
saying it
pulling
like,
out the hot
I'm
sauce
saying
out
it
of
like
their purse
black
and shit
people
like that, but-
specifically, if you are, they want you to cape it. I guess they want you to highlight and prioritize black issues as the president of America, of the United States.
I want to take a step back because I don't want to put this on all black people. I want to put this on the loudest in the room. There are many black people that are very quiet.
I did make a blanket statement.
No,
there.
I'm not even talking about you because what it looks like is all black people feel like this very loud voice. It seems like that at times. As a black person that doesn't celebrate every single idea that I'm supposed to have as a black man, I used to because it seemed like them other voices are so loud that I'm ashamed of experiencing some of the thoughts that I have. Like, yo, maybe they're wrong. I don't agree with that. There's a large sect of black people sitting in the back corner going, I just won't speak in front of the class, but I have the information. And I think it's interesting. We were talking about the Shade Room earlier. I saw this clip a week ago. I just pulled up, but I know we got to go. The lady is actually the editor of the Shade Room, or the CEO, the owner, somebody. She is speaking on how she used to think of her audience as liberal. So early in the trajectory of the Shade Room, they were leaning on that side. After some years, she had the time, she had the money, she did the research, she did the analytics. She realized that her audience actually is pretty split down the middle. And so at that point, she started to showcase both sides of the arguments. I think as a black community, we discount the quiet black people, the people who speak less. I think as a nation, we forget that we didn't hear nobody saying, vote for Donald Trump, or go Trump. And there were 20 million more votes for the guy. It's not always the loudest people in a room who are representative of the whole. And I think that a person like Jamel Hill, she may be extremely intelligent, but she paints herself into this corner by having to play a character, by not ever really showcasing, hey, there's nuance to the way I think. She's on a side and she stays on that side, and that side prioritizes a representation of victimhood, a representation of lacking, and a representation of confrontation to the other side.
Mm-hmm.
You can't have any sort of actual conversation with the other side, with your opposition. Otherwise, you are ingratiating yourself towards them as opposed to communicating.
It also paints the picture that the 77 million people that voted for him, majority of them voted for him, President Trump, because they're racist. And I don't find that to be true either.
That's not true.
I think it's, like he said, it's real concerns that people have. The economy was one. The borders are another, which is what Stephen A. spoke about. It's really how can I have a better life for me and my family? Who's the best candidate that's likely to make that happen? And as all people, especially black people, that's the primary focus, how to make things better for you and your family, socially, economically, ethically, not really just saying, not looking for anybody to save you. Like, none of these niggas gonna save you.
Nobody's gonna save you, bro.
No black president, no Democratic president, Republican president.
You can put it like this. Glorilla not gonna save Brorilla. Your family not gonna save you, gang.
Yo, no cap.
Keep it 1,000
Don't
with
save
yourself.
her. She don't want to
be saved.
Cole said it best. Gotta run.
Yeah.
So it's been a pleasure to tap in with y'all yet again.
Go ahead, send the thing. Or no, that's yours. Send this one, and then we'll do the Vlad and what's the name while it's sending.